Welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna try a new thing. So this is gonna be episode 1 of Tea with Esther. So for people that don't know me, my name is Esther, I'm 25 and I live in Brisbane, Australia, but I'm originally from the Netherlands. And that is one of the things I'm going to discuss today. Yeah, I'm gonna discuss living abroad and some of the downsides. So I've been living abroad on and off for the last 8 years. I lived in the UK, then I lived in Australia, then I lived in the States, and now I'm back in Australia. So I've been here for the last 3.5 years. And so far, I hadn't had anything super bad happen until the last 1.5 years. So last year, the first thing happened. So my uncle had been quite sick for like quite a while. He had a heart condition, and then I was over here and he passed away. So yeah, that was a bit of a thing. But yeah, he'd been sick for quite a while, so you know, it wasn't completely unexpected. But yeah, then I had to decide what to do. And at the time, I was in the middle of my semester, and the way my degree is set out, it's like if I missed like 2 weeks of classes, I would probably fail that semester, and then I would have to redo it, which will cost me like $15,000 to redo another semester, which I don't have that money. So I had decided not to go to the funeral. My sister at the time was in Africa. She did go back, but like also like my flight would be like $1,500, something like that, $1,800. So yeah, I just didn't have that money. I just started a new job and I just couldn't go back. So yeah, so that happened back then. I did like take like a few days off from uni. Then not that long ago, about 3 weeks ago, yeah, I would say 3 weeks ago, something similar happens. It was a bit of a different situation. So all my grandparents were over 85. So I knew going overseas that probably at some point someone might pass away. So sorry, I just need to grab a sip. So 3 weeks ago, well, about 4.5, 5 weeks ago, my granddad had a stroke. He's 91. So yeah, so he had a stroke, and then obviously like my dad was like kind of trying to keep me up to date and stuff, and they thought he was going to do better. And then on a Tuesday, I think it was the 3rd of July. Yeah, Tuesday, 3rd of July, I got a call from my dad that he was doing worse, and that the doctors were giving him like a few days to a week. They put him on morphine just to like keep him comfortable, and they were basically just waiting for him to die. So I was over here, I was in my uni break, and then I had to make a decision. Do I want to go fly over there or do I not? At the time I had to look at flights and stuff, which were like $2,000. Which my family offered to pay for me, so that wasn't really the problem. But the problem was I'm about to start uni again. I hadn't worked at all last semester because I couldn't work because of uni, and I had just found a new job that I was going to start that week. And then it's like, it's not like you just fly up and down there. Like I would only be able to stay for a week, but it takes me 2 days to get there. Then I would be there for like 5 days. Then I had to go back for like, and it took me another 2 days. And then I would have to start uni with a freaking jet lag. I was like, I can't do this. And I had seen him in February because I went home. So I'm glad I did go home, because that wasn't actually the plan. It was kind of a last minute thing that I decided to fly back home for the holidays. So I did see him in February when he was still healthy and stuff. So yeah, that was good. But yeah, so my dad called me on Tuesday the 3rd that he had like a few days to a week to live. In the end, even if I would have flown out that same day, I would have been too late. Because my sister called me the next day that he had died. So, you know, so it was kind of like, even if I would have gone, then I would have probably had that phone call when I was at the airport or on a flight. So, so yeah, so then he died the next day, and then I did at the funeral like the week after. So I did consider if I should go for the funeral or not, but I ended up not going. All of my family kind of understood. For me, like, I was just glad that I had seen him beforehand, and personally for me, I don't necessarily need to go to a funeral to like say goodbye. So yeah, so I decided not to go. But yeah, that is some of the downsides of yeah, living abroad and this far away. So, you know, I lived in the UK, which is, you know, I could fly back home in like an hour. I lived in the States, which was still, I was in San Francisco, so from the Netherlands, that was still pretty much the furthest you could go in the States. But yeah, even that wouldn't take me as long. But like, I'm pretty much almost as far away as you can get right now in Australia. Yeah, it would take me like 2 days to get home. And it's so expensive. So, yeah, all of that is just stuff you do need to consider. But yeah, I ended up not going home. But yeah, so I am glad that it was kind of during my uni break and I wasn't like on placements or anything, because that would have been a bit upsetting. But yeah, I just took a few days and yeah, then I felt kind of better. But yeah, there's definitely downsides on living abroad and living so far away, which I think is also important to share, because I feel like a lot of people have like this idolized image in their head of like that I'm living this perfect life in Australia between the kangaroos, which is not really the case, because my life is not perfect. So so yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna finish up this video. I'm planning on making this like a series, so if you have any ideas of things you want me to talk about, which can be anything from dating, virginity, travel, living abroad, being an au pair, anything you can think of. Nothing is too crazy on this channel, so please let me know in the comments, or send me a message. And yeah, I'm gonna try probably to make it like a 10-part episode or something. But yeah, I would like to have your input. If you like this video, please subscribe below, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!